already had a TikTok, but I kind of fell off. Like, I'm a mom now. No, TikTok's not on my mind. We needed money, actually, if I ended up making money off TikTok Shop. Let's just take a shot at it. I would look at the videos that had that little bestseller and I would try to mimic those. Do you want to be a person that gets free stuff, or do you want to be a person that makes money? You might think something is saturated by looking at the sales, like, okay, this product has almost 1 million sales, so I'm thinking, like, I gotta do something outside the box.
What is the highest GMV generated in a month?
70K.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to TikTok Shop Affiliate Academy, a podcast that uncovers the story and strategy from the top 1% of TikTok Shop affiliates. Don't forget to join our free community at affiliateacademyhq.com, where we have a lot of strategies and share the stories of all these affiliates, and you can kind of pick which one works for you and which one you connect with. So we have a very special guest today, Ava. Ava, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
I'm great. How are you doing?
I am doing well. I don't think we covered, but where are you calling in from?
I live in the capital of Pennsylvania. Well, right outside of it, so.
Okay, my son would know the answer, but I don't know the answer.
Okay, Harrisburg. It's like up in the middle. It's very small. Like, it's nothing compared to like Philly or Pittsburgh.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I can. This is, I think, our first interview outside, so excuse if there's any, birds chirping and wind gusting, but it's a beautiful sight. I'm glad you're getting the sunshine.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of birds. I just heard like a woodpecker. Pretty
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
love it. Okay, cool. So yeah, as we like to start the show, tell me a little bit about yourself, what you're doing before TikTok Shop. What's Ava about?
Well, before TikTok, I was kind of just like full stay-at-home mom, just kind of like soaking it in. I started TikTok Shop when my son was like a little bit over a year old, or like right when he hit a year. And I had already had a TikTok, but I kind of fell off when like being pregnant and then having him. I just kind of like fell off. I wasn't into doing it, and then I got pushed by my son's dad, like, just, hey, TikTok Shop, TikTok Shop, TikTok Shop, TikTok Shop.
Okay, so he was the one pushing you. Interesting.
Yeah, and for a while I've just like, no, like, TikTok's not on my mind, like,
I'm just getting over this pregnancy. I just had a body.
like I'm a mom now, like, you want me to get back into TikTok, like, what about him? And no, and then it honestly was kind of like a situation where it was going to help us a lot if I ended up making money off TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just going to be like a extra income. It was going to be like, it could have taken over. Like, that's how it was getting to that point where it's like, we needed money, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it actually became like a non-option. Like, it became like okay, well, I'm not going to go get a job because then I can't be with him. I want my son to have full access to me at this age, and I'm not going to get a job. So let's just take a shot at it.
Okay.
Yep.
So your TikTok account before, how many followers did you have at that point before TikTok Shop?
I basically had the same amount now. I had like 290K.
Okay.
So before TikTok Shop, I was doing dog content.
Okay. And that got you your followership. And then when TikTok Shop came along, you kind of jumped on that, and you kind of had, you not necessarily backed into a corner, but your back was against the wall, right? You had to do something, and TikTok was that avenue for you. You felt like you can do it, and you kind of went all in on it, right?
Basically, yeah. And I definitely had like almost like morally difficult time transitioning like that with my account, because I'm like, I built up this whole following that is expecting dog videos, and I'm gonna go full like sell out on them. But it was like a no-brainer. It was like, well, what's gonna make me money? And just making the dog videos wasn't making me money. I mean, I'd get a few sponsorships from brands here and there that would send me products, but not actual money,
Right. Okay, so let's talk about that. I'm sure a lot of TikTok creators are in your position, right? They created a following, they have a history, they have followers, they see, they're used to content, and you have a kind of moral dilemma here. Like, do I stay creating this content that's not making me money, that I kind of enjoy doing, kind of not enjoy doing? Right. Then I have this other side of like TikTok Shop. Well, I can create shoppable content and get money from that content. Like, what made you decide? Was it kind of backed against the wall, or what made you kind of go over to the TikTok Shop side?
Definitely like back against the wall. I think if I wasn't in a position at the time that we like literally needed money like to pay rent,
Yeah.
that I don't think I would have I don't think I would have done it, to be honest. I would have
Yeah.
been built this following. They expect dog videos. Like that's what I built. If I'm gonna do a new account, then that's fine too. But
Yeah.
it really was kind of just like a almost like an F it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's it's funny you bring it up. And being a new parent, you kind of sparked my memory of when I was a new parent. I was staying like I had this Amazon business. I was staying up until 2, 3, 4 in the morning, chatting with my Chinese suppliers and getting my products made. And it's just like, in your mind, you're like, I need to work my ass off so I can provide for my family, for my kids, so they have a better future. It's like not even a
right.
question at that point. Like, let's just do it. Like, what do I need to do, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, when
cool.
you have a kid, it just kind of shoots you. It puts like goggles on that just
Yep.
are able you can block out a lot because you're like,
Yep.
"Does this help me and my family?" No. Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, did you have the idea of starting a new account, or is that not an
I
option?
felt
Or
like that would be. I didn't know enough at the time
yeah,
about shop. I just
yep,
knew it was the option I could click and
do it
get in
right
right
there.
because I
Yeah,
had the following.
yeah.
I felt like there was gonna be too many obstacles basically to like start
Right.
it.
Like you could start today if you wanted to with your account, and instead of waiting to grow account or whatever it may be. But yeah, now I mean, keep it in your back pocket. You can always create another account, right? And
Right.
see where that goes. So all right. Okay. So tell me about that first TikTok shop video you made, right? You signed up, you had the following, you're a creator, you're able to make shoppable videos. Like, what did that first video look like for you? Was it success, disaster? What was that like?
My first like couple of months, I feel like we're disasters.
Okay,
Like,
great. Like everyone's is, don't worry. Same boat.
yeah, there's I don't know how to say it, just like very unnatural. Like
Yeah.
looking back, I just looked. It looked so. I looked so uncomfortable
Yeah.
because it's definitely different from going to just posting content that is just for entertaining to like now I actually like trying to talk to you and like want you to buy something.
Yeah. So tell me that. I went from unnatural. How did you get to natural and kind of feeling like second nature and getting those sales? What kind of took you from that starting point to kind of where you felt comfortable?
Um, Definitely for me. I mean, it's been like almost a year now. Experience. For sure. Like
Hmm.
just. I mean, like it kind of like that's kind of it. Like I
Yeah.
didn't. There's no. There was no community or like anything that I joined. I didn't pay for like those like coaching communities.
Yep.
I would study before I posted, and I did this from the very beginning. I would look at the videos that were said had that little bestseller link.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
When you click on the video and you go, you can see at the bottom. I would look through some of those and I would try to mimic those.
Yeah. So you said something here, and you maybe minimized it a little bit, and you said like I didn't really do anything. It's just like there, but like no, you went to go see what's selling well.
Mm,
You analyzed it, and from a lens that you think would work for yourself, right? And that's something that a lot of people don't do, right? You got to look at what the videos are out there. What do you think about those videos are making it sell, and does it vibe well with your style, right? So, yeah, you definitely did do that in your video in your starting process.
I will say I wish I knew. One of the things I wish I knew back then was that just because it has that you can see the bestseller
Yep.
doesn't mean that that has sold a lot. It just means of the videos out there that has the most sales. So it could be that that had 11 sales.
Hmm.
And I'm sitting there trying to recreate this video that I think did so well because I see
Hmm.
that little bestseller thing like
Icon.
badge. Yeah, yeah. And in reality, I'm trying to chase a video that did 11 sales.
Right,
So
right. So
yeah,
your advice
right,
here is to make sure that it has sales, right? Don't
right.
just follow the badge. Make sure it has some sales behind it.
Yep,
Cool.
yep. And I just kind of was promoting. That's another thing in the beginning. Anything I saw, just window shopping. If it had free sam, if it had a free. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of people are gonna relate with this. You
Yep.
see that free sample option, and you're like, yep, yep, yep. And it's just
Yeah.
dopamine hit of free things.
Yeah. Kid in a candy store. So I
Exactly.
like to refer to it as the honeymoon phase of TikTok shop affiliates, right? You're just
Yes.
like this person in the middle of Walmart or Target or the mall, and you get to pick stuff off the shelf, right? And so a key moment in every affiliate's journey is when they get from that kind of
Yeah.
moment of like, I get free stuff. Now you have to make lower quality videos, more videos, but lower quality per se, to like concentrating on like actually selling, connecting with the product, connecting with the viewers. So yeah, I hear you. So
I usually call it the free sample frenzy.
okay, I like that.
So I for sure was in free sample frenzy even till like up to like January of this year.
Yeah,
Just constantly playing catch up with my new samples that came in,
yeah,
thinking, oh well, let me request the sample now because what if they take this option away and then I have to buy it?
yeah.
Like, and it definitely is. It's like, do you want to be a person that gets free stuff or do you want to be a person that makes money?
Great. Did
Like,
you see a
yeah.
correlation from when you stopped the free sample frenzy to, I guess, more GMV generated in your videos made?
Um, I will say the video that generated me my most GMV, which was February, was still almost like a free sample. No. It was a little bit more strategic.
Yeah.
Oh no, yes. The answer is yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's typically, I mean, there's probably some anomalies or
Yeah.
exceptions here and there, but for the most part, you just concentrate on making better videos instead of kind of checking a box of I made a video, right? So cool. So we talked a little bit about your start. Talk to me about that time where it was that light bulb moment where you're like, holy crap, this is amazing. Like maybe your first big win, first viral video, first high GMV video. What did that look like?
I think my first big win video was, I don't know if you've seen like those hoodie blankets, which are like kind of going viral for a
Yeah.
little. And it was a skit video that I did with my husband, with my son's dad. And it was kind of like just impromptu.
Mm-hmm.
He's very like charismatic. Usually when I do skits with him, they do well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it was that video, and I was just constantly checking.
Yeah.
I think I probably checked my commissions tab like 50 times that day. Like just
Yeah.
so ecstatic. Like, no way. Like you get proof of concept and then I don't know, just lights a whole another fire under your butt.
Yeah. So what type of GMV or commissions were you seeing in that first viral video?
I think I was seeing like 40, 50, $60 a day
Yeah.
from
Nice.
that.
That's
Which
always
to
a good
me,
feeling.
yeah.
No, going from 0 to 40, 50 a day is like, it's so many things, right? Like who can't use like 40, $50 a day, but also like proof of concept. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I made this one simple video that didn't take much time and now it's generating me money. Let me do it again, right? So it's that, like you said, lighting a fire under your butt. And then my second point there is like, is your husband on TikTok Shop as well? I mean, it sounds like he's a good candidate to be on TikTok Shop. And if not, why not?
I want him so badly to do it, but I don't know. I guess he.
Because I mean, male creators are, dime a dozen, or like, not as much, right? Not on the platform at all. So have
Yeah,
him, he's pushing you. Maybe you need to push him, right?
right. No, trust me, I push him, and
Okay.
we were just filming. We just filmed a couple of skits today, which is actually rare as well. But he's gonna start. I think he needs me to give him more access of like what do I see on my end, because when you start seeing like 100, 200, $300,
Yeah.
like you can't ignore it anymore.
Yeah.
Whereas like he doesn't see it. I just tell him, I'm like, we just made this much money on the video.
Yeah.
I don't
What
know.
about making him an account and then kind of like jump starting it that way, and then giving him access to it, and then kind of jump starting his account for him,
You're like,
basically.
happy birthday.
Yeah, exactly. And then you make your videos. Because I mean, it sounds like he knows how to like the anatomy of a video and kind of like, you're there to help him. So anyway, just to think something to think about. It
For
sounds like he's
sure.
a charismatic guy. So okay, so you had your first success, and with success, there's a little bit of ups and downs, right? You're gonna have these dull moments. You don't get as many views, you don't get as many sales. Like, I'm sure you correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure you experienced that. And then, how did you get around those kind of low moments in your TikTok Shop journey?
What's coming to me is basically like November. Like I just
Yeah.
expected, because that was my first, Black Friday. All I'm hearing is like Black Friday is when people make like, I think brands make like most of their money during
Yeah.
Q4.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm thinking I'm about to like be loaded after Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
but November ended up being my worst month, and I don't know. I guess maybe I I don't blame myself in a way. Like I just like for that I just said, you know what? There's probably a huge influx of videos.
Right.
So many people making money. TikTok is probably like, hey, we're just gonna push videos that get ads run to it during this time because we know people are buying. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So November didn't meet your expectations. And then kind of what made you kind of keep on making high quality videos through December and through January? I mean, I know in January you said you kind of went from that freebie frenzy.
Yeah.
But like anything else that kind of pushed you along and kind of got past those tough moments?
Once I'm invested in something, it is extremely hard for me to get out of it. So at that point, I'm already like, this is my full-time job. Like I'm
Yeah.
paying bills with this. And it really is like it's a goal of mine to like have made 100,000, $1 million
Mhm.
from doing this.
Yeah.
So
It's just like a bump in the road.
yeah, exactly, literally.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, cool. So we're gonna uh review one of your videos now. It's a probiotic. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like a probiotic, right?
Yep.
The
Uh-huh.
Euro probiotic, and it's pretty like for those watching on the video, pretty eye catching to start. But I'm
Yeah.
going to
When a
rewind
man
it and
pulled
play it.
out, this is what you want to see. Now, this is not what you want to see. This means you got a yeasty, babe. If you're already feeling panicked, please don't, okay? Because that was me. So I know what it feels like. I just took a probiotic. I started looking like the first one. This is the one I take. I'm going to tell you why. For one, it's 80 cents a day. Second reason is that if you don't think it works, they will literally refund you. You have 60 days to figure out if this shit works. Third reason I take these is that it's vegan and it's made in the US. I guess that's 4 reasons, but yeah, it's made in the USA. I love these. These are going to get you right. And I'm telling you from experience. I hate saying that on TikTok, but that's the truth. 80 cents per day right now with the sale that's running. I already did my re-up, but if you're new to these, I linked them right here. For real though, if you have that issue.
Okay, I love that. Okay, so for those not like, listening on a podcast, she has I think it's a toilet roll, and she has kind of lotion inside, and she references, this is what a like referencing to a vagina and the like woman's parts, and saying this is what it's supposed to look like with nice looking lotions, and then this is what it's not supposed to look like with crusty looking lotion. And so it's very eye catching and it's very hook, right? And so it's like, with probiotics, without probiotics. So that's kind of a little painting the picture of what the product is. But yeah, go ahead and talk to me through like, you mentioned that the video before you got an idea for this video, but yeah, talk me through that video and like what you think it went viral.
So for sure the fact that it's like very shocking is part of the reason. I had never seen a video done like that. I had seen so there's 2 videos I shot for the probiotics. That was the second one. And the first one was already like going viral. So I just said, let me like capitalize on it. Let me make another one.
Yep.
That idea kind of just like flashed into my head. And that's like being a woman and actually having experience like that. And I
Yep.
know for a fact that like normally, I don't know, I think like if this was a commercial, they would never talk like this. And that's part of what makes TikTok Shop so appealing is that you can talk from the perspective of a human being
Yeah.
and like talk about how you actually use products. And I'm like, that's one of the indications of if you need this product. Like to be
Right.
completely honest with you. And then I usually then like from there I go into like what are actual selling points that don't just sound like I'm reading off a script, but like the fact that product is they will refund you. So you're telling me if it doesn't work, they'll just give you your money back.
Yeah.
Like that is amazing. Like, you know what I mean?
Huge.
You don't take a half, like you can't take that back to the store.
Yeah.
Like, you can't take a half, open bottle back to the store. So I'm just thinking of like what would do well. This product has almost 1 million sales. So I'm thinking like I got to do something outside the box,
Right. Stick
not
out
just
from all
put
the
it
other
up. Yeah.
affiliates.
And it's very controversial. The comments, a lot of hate me in the comments. A lot of people are defend me in the comments. I got to a point that if I now go into my notifications and I see a comment for that video, I don't even look at it.
Yeah.
Like I just let all those comments go because sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes the comments will discourage you from continuing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
one thing I took away is like you said it, the controversialness of it, right? And just
yeah,
like people have their strong opinions on both sides, and you'll have people that think you're the worst person, and people that will defend you on both sides, right? And it's for me, it's like a natural thing for women. It's like it happens, It's no reason to be shy of it. You're just kind of like you said, TikTok is special because you can talk like that. You can talk like you're talking to your friends and use language and kind of present difficult topics to talk about, which you kind of do here. And then funny story, telling you pre-call, but me and my team are looking at all the top products and all the top videos from the past weeks, and then we actually saw this video and we're like, "Who is this girl? This is such a crazy angle to go on this probiotic." And
yeah,
then a couple hours later, I'm on a call with you talking about it. So small world. That's so crazy.
yeah. And then another thing I think is a huge takeaway from that is to know that when you might think something is saturated by looking at the sales, like, okay,
Yeah.
I mean, that product literally has almost 1 million sales now.
Yeah.
And that was what going into it, I almost didn't want to, I had delayed getting that product and trying it out for months because I'm like, this is so saturated. How am I ever going to compete with these videos? People are, probably buying from the same creators, their same videos.
Yeah.
But that video has 5 million views and I make at least, even still now, like 30 sales of that a day. So,
amazing. So this might be like an uncovering of a strategy, right? Like, of those of those products that are popping and getting millions of views and, the goalies of the world and, all the top products. What
right.
if you approach it at like some like preposterous angle, right? Like some kind of it's just really just stop the scroll like to the max, right? And so you're gonna ride the wave of you're kind of seeing the wave, but you're on top of the wave. You're creating like a bigger wave per se.
Right.
Stick out in the effort to stick out in the sea of affiliate videos, right?
Yeah. So that going viral, that kind of showed me that's possible. I didn't really think that's possible. Like I still to this day haven't tried goalie because in my brain I'm like, a top of funnel video will never work with goalie. But
Yeah.
I did a top of funnel video with those probiotics.
Yeah.
And it hit. So
Yeah. Interesting.
that actually changed my paradigm for sure about
Yeah.
creating. Yeah.
I love that. Cool. All right. So up next is a rapid fire round, just a handful of questions, and then answer the best that you can. So, what is the highest GMV generated in a month?
70K. Like
70K. Yeah, and you're saying that was last month, right?
yeah, that was last month.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, were you able to buy anything cool, or did you tuck it away in the bank?
Most of it's being tucked away, but I did buy one of those like e-scooters. Not like a huge purchase, but like a $500 e-scooter for fun, just for fun.
Nice. Yeah, of course, it allows you to kind of buy whatever you want, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, cool. You mentioned this earlier, but maybe a new one. But what's one piece of advice you wish you had when you first started?
I say let yourself have the sample frenzy, but have a limit on it. Have a 1 month. I will go sample frenzy. I'll spend the second month pushing out the videos, and after that, I'm done. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't care about free stuff anymore. I care about making money. So now, yeah.
I think so. It's like you go through these phases and you have to have a mental commitment of going from sample frenzy to high quality video making, right? Because you can't, well, some people can, but most people cannot make like dozens of high quality videos. They need to kind of take their time and, think about it and really be thoughtful about that. So I agree with you. It's kind of like make a decision on the free sample frenzy.
I actually see it as like a trap at this point.
Yeah.
Because I see videos and people are like, well, I quit TikTok Shop because I have to make videos for these samples. And what if I don't like it, but I'm required to make a video? It's like, that's not the actual, like the strategy. That's just you kind of getting sucked into the free stuff. But the strategy has nothing to do with free samples. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I don't think I shared this with the community yet, but my nephew is actually being a TikTok Shop affiliate, and I'm teaching him kind of the ropes, and I'm having him start with one product, making multiple videos on that one product, right? And that's just one piece of advice that I've gotten from all the interviews that I've had is just, the more you can concentrate, closer you'll be to the product, the closer you'll to kind of understand it and tell the story of it and kind of be a better affiliate. So that's what I'm having him do, concentrate on one product. Or
could I give another
of course
piece of advice? And then for this one, it's a little bit raw. You have to be able to take, I mean, what am I trying to say? Like, be able to look in the mirror a little bit with this one.
Yeah.
What do people see you as? Not you see yourself, but you occasionally get compliments about your hair. Maybe you occasionally get compliments about your style. Maybe it's just something about you that you notice seems to be a trend with you. People like ask you questions about this thing. They see you as almost like a little bit of a source of authority about this thing. Get products that match that, because just from the video, the authenticity is going to shine through. It's going to translate to the video that you just, I don't know, it's like a vibe. It's like, you look like you know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Maybe what you're saying is like be a little bit self-aware, like analyze yourself, what you're doing, what you gravitate towards, and kind of go that way.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I like that. All right. So what's one thing that you think you can improve on? What's one aspect of being a TikTok shop, video creator or live creator that you can improve on?
I think I could do a better job like learning in a way.
Okay. What does that mean?
I get kind of stuck in like my ideas and like I'll think of a hook, I'll think of my idea, and I feel like I could do a better job just like, I don't know, taking more like, okay, well, this works. I don't know, like I will usually go based on my idea. Like I'll think of a hook and I'm like, we're gonna do my hook, the hook I came up with. But I want to start utilizing like ChatGPT more. I want to start utilizing tools, like, yeah.
Like different strategies. So yeah, one of kind of, I think a post that our team wrote recently is what are the top ChatGPT prompts that you can give, and how to find it, right? Like take a look at this product, and come up with, hook strategy for me, etc. So how to use tools. I would say, my advice for you would be kind of, if you have your certain number of videos that you make per day, what about one or two of them being a strategy that's new to you or foreign to you or that you haven't done before, right? And so just it doesn't have to be like a complete change, but like one or two that you can test out, right? And it's always good to have those testing methods to kind of in your system to see what works best. So.
Right.
Cool. I like that one.
And that's another thing. Like if you're just kind of helter skelter, like promoting all these different products just because of the samples, you don't get a chance to test.
Yeah.
Like at least 5 videos with a product, at least 5 to be able to just test a little bit and see. Try a skit, try talking head, try a story time. Like try them all with the product and just see. And then you learn so much more of doing that than just bouncing around from all these different products.
Products. Yeah, I like that. All right. So last question here is, what does 2025 have in store for you? What are some big plans of yours for this upcoming year?
2025, I'm going to become the richest person to do TikTok shop. I'm going to buy an island. I'm going to, I know.
Nice.
No, but I'm going to definitely take less time for TikTok shop this summer and like focus more on like experiences with my son. I have like, I live near Hershey, like Hershey's chocolate. So Hershey Park is like a big amusement park here.
Yeah, I've been when I was little.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Cool. So just more family time over summer, kind of grind it out before summer, after summer, but summertime is for fam.
Yeah. And like, I definitely I'm getting into more of a routine. Like I wake up from this to this time I make videos. Whereas before I was just kind of like, wherever I get a chance, I just throw in a video and I'm treating TikTok more like a job.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing I noticed, like a common thread that I have with these interviewers with these interviewees is they have a schedule. They have like a certain time of day, and what that does is it guarantees that you're gonna have a certain amount of videos posted per day, right? And it gives you that consistency that TikTok is looking for. So cool. Yeah, I appreciate your time today, Ava. That concludes it. And yeah, you were great. A lot of great bits in there for people to consume and kind of take on their journey. Again, affiliateacademyhq.com for the community. We share stories like Ava's and plenty more. So join in. It's free. And yeah, thank you for your time again today, Ava. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Like I'm really excited. Maybe I'll even put it on my bio. Like I was in a podcast. Like free game. I love what you might be the only podcast. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. When I started this podcast, one of the first things I looked for is like, are there any other affiliate podcasts? And there's not really, anyone out there that's kind of interviewing affiliates and getting, what works for them and sharing it with the world. So yeah, that was my goal starting it. And yeah, it's been great. You've been awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And your podcast has helped me a lot as well, like with strategy.
Hey, I love to hear that. I love to hear that. So, yeah, appreciate it. And thanks for the kind words.
Thank you. Yep. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.